I don't have much to say about the Caps. One thing I'll say is I'm starting to kind of like see the vision for Pacioretty a little bit. A couple games in, he's looking a little better. I'm feeling like he has a role on this team, and not that this is just like a random signing. I'm seeing the vision a little bit. So that's good. Ethan Bear put up his first goal, right? First goal as a Cap tonight.
Yep.
So that's cool. What else we got? Charlie Lindgren back. Loved the bold move of just starting him in back-to-back games because he's been that good. And didn't work, but it almost worked. He played really well in both games. All the Kemper haters, shut the fuck up. He's fine. I don't know, Nick, what am I missing?
I think, let's go from the top. Pacioretty's been great. I think, it took him a couple games to get up to speed, which is understandable considering the guy hadn't played a competitive hockey game in 2 calendar years, if we do the
Yeah,
math.
right.
I think the thing that, obviously you alluded to him getting on the score sheet, but I think the thing that I've been most impressed with is the passing.
Yep.
Some of the plays he's made, behind the net, off the half wall have just been
The
fantastic.
hockey IQ on that man is
It's a
top
big
tier.
one. I mean, you're
Yeah.
looking at almost center-like passing from a
Right.
winger, which is exactly what the Washington Capitals need.
Yep.
I think it's, let's talk about, centers and wingers for a second. I think the decision by Spencer Carberry as of late to move Evgeny Kuznetsov to the wing has been an interesting one. I think, while that has potential to just let him flourish in a little bit more of a strictly offensive role, it also really hampers him because he's used to having so much more ice to work with. And obviously, you know this from watching him for so many years. That guy needs a lot of room to wind it up out of the zone and weave his way through
Yep.
everyone before, deciding to shoot the puck.
I will also say, and this is crazy because I actually feel like I've said this exact sentence like 3 times this year alone, and probably more times in past seasons. That last game, the Sunday game against the Rangers, might be the worst hockey game I've seen Evgeny Kuznetsov play in my entire life.
Yeah, I think I
He,
texted you in the middle of that game and was just like, there
oh
was one
my
clear he
God.
made on the penalty kill where instead of flipping it out of the zone, he decided
Oh
to go
my
to his
God.
backhand and threw it off Tom Wilson's ass.
Yeah, it seriously looked like he was like trying to like prove a point or something that like he doesn't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to say about that. So that was upsetting.
I mean,
But
we are in full blown Alex Semin 2.0 mode now. I mean, he
it's starting
just
to feel
does
that way.
whatever he wants
I
and
also
does
can't help but
not give
feel
a
like it's
fuck.
one of those things where they're like putting him on the wing and he's like, I'm a center, so fuck you. Now I'm just not gonna play hard. Like that guy,
Exactly.
like it's like, dude, like
I think I mean, it's well, I don't mean to rag on the guy, and let's be real, the guy absolutely should have won the Conn Smythe in 2018, but I
yeah.
mean, we have come so far down from that, it's not even funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It
Uh,
sucks, but
Mother
One of
Russia.
Yeah, one of the other bright spots that I want to highlight has been Joel Edmondson. I've been so pleased with watching this guy play defense for the Caps. Just the way like he positions himself, the ability to drop the gloves. I believe he dropped them tonight against the Ducks as well. Um, Big hits, great breakout passes, an absolute flamethrower from the point when he wants to let it go. So I think this has been one of the biggest steadying influences on that backhand so far this season.
last thing I'll say, and I think this is really cool. Ever since we added Ethan Bear, there's been kind of this unwritten like sense of tension on the back end in Washington because it's like somebody's going to be the odd man out here. And you've heard people say Jensen or TVR. And obviously you've still got Alex Alexiev, who is playing tonight for the first time. I think he was healthy scratched like 25 games in a row or something like that. So it's this like kind of friendly competition now of like, I don't know, it just to me it feels like a lot of those like kind of, I don't want to call them fringe because a lot of them have been like our core for a while, but Jensen, TVR, some of the guys that would be the first to get moved if you have an extra defenseman, they seem to be like just selling out even harder. Jensen was blocking shots like a madman last game. Like it just feels like these guys know that one of them is going to be the odd man out and none of them wants to be. So it's been kind of cool to watch them all just like sell out and give it their all. So that's good at least.